Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now we got to talk about another IPO. This time it's not Coinbase, but it is a competitor of Coinbase. It's called Kraken. You know that giant squid that eats ships and vanquishes people. Yeah, the company named themselves after that, by the way. Their cute little octopus logo, not good. They need a giant octopus that devours everything in sight. That's what a Kraken actually is. But anyways, I think they're going to go IPO, and they have some powerful people behind them. At least a Rothchild has actually invested in Kraken, and I'm pretty sure that he wants to take it IPO because he sees the massive valuation that Coinbase got, 100 billion valuation. Coinbase, remember, was only valued at 10 billion about 3 years ago, but the IPO or direct listing really gave him 100 billion valuation, and that's a lot of money for early investors. So that Rothschild wants to make even more money. Now, for all of you conspiracy theorists out there, they're like, oh my gosh, that means Kraken is the one. It's going to take over the world. It's by far going to be the number one exchange. No, that theory is completely bunk because the Rothschilds don't really have that much power anymore. Their heyday was back in like the mid 1800s. The Scions are scattered all over the world. They're not really all that united. So there's no theories of world domination with a giant squid with Kraken and the Rothschilds. But they can stand, like whoever's investing in this can actually stand to make a lot of money. Now, I don't think they'll be valued as highly as Coinbase because I don't think they have as many customers as Coinbase and as many people use them, and they're not. The brand name Kraken isn't nearly as well known as Coinbase. And plus, Coinbase was the first, and the first mover gets a huge advantage in this market, like they do in most other markets if they're successful. And Coinbase has actually been wildly successful. However, Kraken, if they actually add more coins quicker than Coinbase, they work those regulations, they can actually take some of the market. And even if they don't IPO at 100 or direct list at 100 billion, they might be able to get like 30, 40 billion, which is a lot more than they're actually worth right now. And that's probably why these big backers like the Rothschilds want actually in on Kraken, because they see like a chance to take maybe like a $3-4 billion company to 30-40 billion very, very easily. Like I said, maybe like a third, a half of Coinbase valuation at IPO or direct listing wouldn't be all that bad. Kraken, like I said, isn't nearly as well known, but it is one of the major exchanges that I do mention. By the way, if you don't know, the major exchanges are Coinbase, for the US, by the way, it's the Coinbase, Binance.us, Kraken, Bittrex, Crypto.com, and Uphold is not really an exchange, but it is somewhere where you can actually buy coins, including XRP, where you really can't get anywhere else. There's also like Gate.io, but those are actually quite small. I think Kraken's actually been eyeing this for a while, for a couple of months, even before Coinbase actually went direct listing, because like they knew they weren't going to do it before Coinbase. I think they just wanted to see how Coinbase actually did, and now that they've seen Coinbase been very, very successful with its direct listing with a value of over $100 billion, of around $100 billion, I think their hands and eyes are ready to get on some of that money action themselves. So Kraken, I think, will actually IPO, and a Rothschild is actually behind it. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.